Hey everyone, I got to hook my battery up. There's a bunch of things I forgot. I didn't take my shoes off yet. But today we're going to be talking about your energy centers, or your chakras as some of you know them as, and how they get out of balance, because emotions put them out of balance. And that's something that we have to do. We have to learn first what knocks them out of balance so that we can put them back in balance and the energy can flow through our body as it's supposed to. So this should be a very important video, and I'm glad that this location is going to have a little bit of issue. When I started setting up, there were no noises at all, and now it seems like there's going to be a lot of it. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully they'll take a break. Just set up my extra battery here, because I am going to need it. On the walk up here, I walked about 5 miles today. Well, actually a little over to get here. And I don't mind that a bit, but all this noise you hear in the background just started as soon as I hit live. So it's kind of crazy. So I'm going to be doing some Qigong, obviously, and we'll just start with the swinging motion. This is probably the most important one, but we're going to do some free flow. While I'm here on the waterfront, Providence. So you're going to hear things like sirens, and there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on. Make sure you lift your heel off the ground, but you leave your toes connected. It's important to be grounded. Whether you're doing Qigong or not, grounding is extremely important. It will take aches and pains out of the body. And they are in alignment. Grounding helps align the energy centers. And maybe I should go through that first, because I have things with me to show you. I went over it some in the last video. And this writing is going to be backwards view, but on this chart, this is the waves of the energy centers going from the root chakra up. This is light. This is light wave. And then we have this band right here. This is the band we can see. You take that and you turn it this way, and you take the chakras of the body, they follow the exact same pattern. Red at the bottom, violet at the top. So it's extremely important to understand this. We are light beings, and the sicker we get, the more condensed the light is in our body, because light makes all matter. That's what creates matter. So, keeping that in mind, okay, dealing with the first chakra right down here, okay, this deals with survival and is blocked by fear. The second one, which is just below the belly button, this deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. That's this one right here, the second one. The third is your willpower, and that can be blocked by shame, feeling ashamed of something that happened to you, or maybe something that you did, and it's affecting the energy of this chakra right here. Whoops, excuse me. This one right here, yellow. And when we're going through these exercises, you can just envision a color, or you can put a symbol in there that will help empower that. The fourth one, which is green, this is your heart. This is blocked by fear. It's love, obviously. The heart is love, and it is blocked by grief. and it causes anxiety and depression and all these different things when this is blocked. And this is what we're taught to avoid, is feeling. So we have to be careful with that. The next one, the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, deals with truth and is blocked by lies. Okay? So we went over this the other day in one of the other videos. You can go back and check it out. This is expression, your ability to be able to communicate your truth, but you can't do it if all you've learned is half lies, half truths, I should say. And that is one of the biggest things that we face in others controlling us, is us being able to discover, process, and delete the half-truths that we have been taught. Then we go up to the third eye chakra right here. This deals with insight and is blocked by illusion. Now, I'm sure many of you have discovered things that were illusions in your life. And I've been watching a lot about magicians lately. And you know that by sleight of hand, they can make you see things that are not really there. Well, there are people that can do that with words, because words carry vibration and they're very powerful in our life. So getting through the illusions is extremely important for freeing up the third eye, your vision of the future, and deleting the illusions that are keeping this from activating. And of course, the crown chakra deals with pure cosmic energy. This is how you astro travel. And unless these are in alignment, this cannot activate. So this is blocked by earthly attachments, which is what we're trained to do. We're trained to stay connected to the earth. That's why when you talk about your dis-ease in your body, and you believe the stories you're being told by people who are trained in the, let's say, the medical field. I don't want to just put this on the medical field, because there are many corporations and governments that are putting out these illusions, these half-truths that cause grief and shame and guilt and fear. And we teach that to our children. And we police each other to make sure that these are being created in our body. These are energy blocks. And what this Qigong is doing is it's helping you to eliminate those half beliefs, those half truths. So that's why I'm teaching Qigong, and that's why I'm going through these programs, to help you understand what's happening in your body. If you are not light, you are matter. And the more matter that you have trapped in your body, the heavier and more congested your body will get. And this will help open that up. It's through breath and through hydration. So I hope that helps. I will post when I get back home what each center is: the survival, the pleasure, the power, the love, the truth, the insight, and the energy, and what sets each one of those off. They can't spin as fast if they're heavy, with they're slowing down, and the slower the energy travels, the more condensed it gets in the body, and then it gets trapped there, and it becomes depression and anxiety and chaos, and our heart shuts down. And so I'm just doing the opposite of what is going on television, so that you can help open your heart like a flower. Let it blossom. Let it move out into the world. And as your energy increases, your whole life will shift. It will change. It doesn't have a choice. It has to. But I wanted to make sure that I got close enough to the camera so you could see that, but also kind of drowned out any noise in the background. And we're going to kind of do a freestyle today, and it's going to involve the legs a lot more, and nothing crazy by any means. Anybody can do this. That's the whole point of what I'm doing. Is it's not over exercising. This is inner size, not outer size. Let's just take a minute, close our eyes for those who can. You can't hold your balance while you're doing this. Either look at the ground or what would be the horizon, and just let your eyes kind of go into a blur. Slow your mind down. Deep breath, hold it. Just relax into the movement. This isn't about pushing, it's not about driving your arms, just let them swing. Breathe out. Just gentle breaths in and out. Breathe in peace. Breathe out anxiety. Just let it go. You don't need it anymore. You don't want it. It's not helping you in your life. So give your body permission to release that vibrational frequency that's slowing down that energy center, no matter where it lives, whether it's guilt or fear or doesn't matter. Just let it go. You don't need it. You don't want it. You know, all health is the body regenerating itself faster than it's breaking down. And all disease is the body breaking down faster than it can regenerate itself. You get to choose which one of those, now that you know, you want to empower your life. You're unknowingly feeding your disease or your dis-ease in your body. Let's do, call it monkey hands. That's what Troy Casey, the certified health nut, calls this. Monkey hands, to get rid of the monkey mind, open up the chest, and get more oxygen into the lungs, helping the lungs heal, detoxifying the body of gases and just things that we don't want in the lower part of our lungs because it blocks our lungs. In fact, as we're doing this, let's just stop for a second and do a lion's breath, which is a breath in as deep as and far and as full as we can get it from right down here in the stomach, right up to the chest. And when we exhale every bit of air we have in the body. We're going to stick our tongue out as we exhale. So inhale, exhale. And you can hold at the bottom for as long as you want, if you want. That's actually very good for you. Your breath and your stomach are connected. Your breath and activating, heal, rest, and digest is down here in the lower part of the lungs. Anxiety and stress live up here. That's why when you go to a doctor, you're shallow breathing because you're expecting bad news if you had tests, right? And you're in the perfect mindset for them to medically hypnotize you to do what the hell ever they want. Because once you think you're in trouble and you don't have another way, anywhere else to go, you'll let them cut you and burn you and fry you and feed you crap food while they're stealing your breath. So the opposite of that would be to breathe, hydrate, to eat delicious live foods and liquids. Just add them into your daily diet. That's all you have to do. Try to drink a gallon of water a day. For many, well, actually, let's just say half your body weight in ounces is what you should try to work up to. For many that are dehydrated, it might take you a while to work up to that. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you drink around 50 ounces a day. Oh, it feels so good just to move. You notice when you do this, you don't get tired. You're actually building more energy than you're using. And the slower you go, the faster that energy builds in the body. And it's helping to align these energy centers to get them going in the right direction again. So I release grief from my body. I release fear from my body. Shame from my body. Half-truths from my mind. I embrace my vision. And I am able to speak it freely. To hear it. To put it into action with my hands. I open my heart to love, because what happened to me in the past is exactly that, the past. I'm an adult now. Go inside and hug that child and tell them they're safe. They don't have to fear anymore. Just imagine holding that child that was you, is you, and giving it the love, understanding, and kindness it needs so it can relax and it can drop its fear. It will drop its shame. It will drop the half-truths as you open your heart and your chakras come in alignment, your energy centers come into alignment. Half-truths will make themselves evident to you, and you can choose at that point whether you want to keep that or let that go. So we're going to be doing now. When you're doing this, you could actually make an energy ball, and the idea is to keep that ball in motion at all times as you are going through the movements. And you can move around, you can move frontwards, you can move backwards. It's whatever you feel like doing. This is extremely important to involve the whole body and activate it and build the energy in your body as you do this to align the chakras. As we're moving our hands on the outside, we're actually helping to balance the aura, the energy that is outside us, around us. And as we get this energy in alignment, it will align us, because this energy out here is coming from in here. That's why they change color. Whatever the dominant color of your aura is the center that is the most dominant in your life. So if it's green, it's your heart. If it's blue, it's your throat chakra, or energy center. If it's red, it's survival. And why is that the most dominant one? What are you trying to do as you are trying to realign, as you were pulled off center by some action that happened in your life, that happened to you? sideways, we have to be very gentle. This whole thing is about being gentle with your body. So as we move, it's important to be gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Because you're moving areas that could be stuck. And you want to move them slowly, and over time, might even be the first time, those will start to loosen up and break up, allowing you more flexibility in your life, to eliminate the chaos, the half-truths. And in doing so, you'll discover who you truly are as a human being. The whole thing is to divide us into as many categories as we can, and then we're always pointing fingers. Well, we're not here to judge. We're here to learn and to heal. I have a lot of people ask me, when they talk to people, people don't get it, and they're kind of pushed off by the conversation. Well, change the subject. That's all you have to do, is change the subject. If somebody wants to live their life the way they want to live it, I agree. That's exactly what they should do. If they're sick and they own it, they're sick and they own it. There's not much I can do. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. When you're ready, you'll learn. And for some people, it can take a long time, and maybe I'm not the one to teach them. Maybe somebody who learned things from me or from other people. Maybe they're the ones that are supposed to teach it. But it's beautiful to watch somebody's heart blossom, their mind become sharp, they're eliminating the half-truths in their life. They're gaining energy. You can actually watch the energy centers as they come into alignment, because the eyes get brighter. The energy around them shifts, and people can feel it when they walk. When you walk in a room, and a lot of the people that used to talk to you aren't really interested to talk to you anymore, because your energy could cause them fear. You may be speaking now and they don't understand what you're doing or why you're doing it. These things happen to all of us. So I only talk to people that are ready. And if they're not, I change the subject and we talk about what they want to talk about. Do a shoulder exercise. We've done this one before. Horse stance. Hands like this. We're going to switch. We'll just do this for a minute. But free flow. Move as your body moves. If you can't do this, do the best you can. And over time, you'll be able to do it. You can only go to here, that's where you go. Nice deep breaths. That oxygen flowing into the body. Let it oxygenate that blood so it can help heal the cells. And as the cells heal, and you're putting in proper hydration, and you're using proper movement and rest, your body has no choice. It has to heal, because it's going to start generating faster than it's breaking down. And if you're sick right now, your body is breaking down faster than it's regenerating. Pretty simple, really. Now, I'm going to end this. I know I haven't mentioned my name in my videos. My name is Garrett Parent. I'm more interested in you getting well than promoting my name. And love everybody who has stuck with me through these. I know some of them had a lot of noise in them, and I have to figure out how to get the noise out of, not out of the videos, but in the future as I create them, keeping the noise down. Right now though, I want to show you how beautiful this area is. Most of this area right here was just built. It's brand new. And let's see, can you see it? That building, that big gray one right there, can you see my hand? That big gray one right there, that's called the Superman building, because it's like the building that was used in Superman back in the 50s, I guess it was. Clark Kent working at the Daily Planet. So that's what we call that Superman building. If you look at the top, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at the top of that building, there's a black cap up there. That building was built when blimps were going to be taking over the airways. And that's what it would dock on, is that black section up there, and there's an elevator inside that, and it would drop people down into the top floor, and then they'd come down through the building. Real famous hotel over there, the Baltimore. But as you can see, this area is stunning. These are all new buildings over here. All this whole area here is all brand new. And this is the new footbridge, which only cost $20 million to produce. 20 million bucks. It's funny, there's always money for projects like that, but no money to feed the homeless. But I digress. So I'm going to end this right here. I hope you found this helpful. Work with your energy centers through breath, hydration, and proper movement, and your health and your body will have no choice but to improve and heal. Love you all. See you in the next video.